Distribution of water. Where is earth water located and in what forms does it exist? You can see how water is distributed by viewing these bar charts. The left side bar shows where the water on earth exists. About 97% of all water is in the oceans. The middle bar shows the distribution of that 3% of all earth's water, that is fresh water. The majority, about 69%, is locked up in glaciers and ice caps, mainly in Greenland and Antarctica. You might be surprised that of the remaining fresh water, almost all of it is below your feet as a groundwater. No matter where on earth you are standing, chances are that at some depth the ground below you is saturated with water. Of all the fresh water on earth, only about 0.3% is contained in rivers and lakes. Yet, rivers and lakes are not only the water we are most familiar with, it is also where most of the water we use in our everyday lives exist. For a detailed explanation of where Earth's water is, look at the data given in table 1. Notice how the world's total water supply of about 326 million cubic miles of water, over 96% is saline, and of the total fresh water, over 68% is locked up in ice and glaciers. Another 30% of fresh water is in the ground. Surface water sources such as rivers only constitute about 300 cubic miles, about 1000 part of 1% of total water. Table shows where the earth's water is. One estimate of global water distribution says that ocean, seas and bays contains 96.5% of the total water, whereas ice caps, glaciers and permanent snow consists of 1.74%. Groundwater estimates about 1.7%. Fresh and saline water is 0.76% and 0.94% respectively. Soil moisture water is 0.001%. Ground and permafrost is 0.022%. Lakes contains 0.013%. Atmosphere contains 0.001% of water. Swamp water contains 0.0008% of water. Rivers contains 0.0002% of water. And in the last, the biological water, the percentage of biological water is 0.0001%. So this is the actual distribution of Earth's water. Sources and supply of water. Surface water under river flow, desalination, groundwater and frozen water are the water suppliers. But the source of water to the earth is through water cycle, which is also called as hydrological cycle. Water cycle. The water cycle, known scientifically as the hydrological cycle, refers to the continuous exchange of water within the hydrosphere, between the atmosphere, soil, water, surface water, groundwater and plants. Water moves perpetually through each of these regions in the water cycle, consisting of following transfer process: evaporation from oceans and other water bodies into the air, and transpiration from land, plants and animals into air. Precipitation from water vapor condensing from the air and falling to earth or ocean. Runoff from the land usually reaching the sea. Most water vapor over the oceans return to the oceans, but winds carry water vapor over land at the same rate as runoff into the sea, about 36 trillion tons per year. Over land, evaporation and transpiration contribute another 71 trillion tons per year. Precipitation at the rate of 107 trillion tons per year over land has several forms, most commonly rain, snow and hail, with some contribution from fog and dew. Condensed water in the air may also refract sunlight to produce rainbows.